si tú quieres.
Venga, vamos a intentarlo.
Ok, pues mi
Let's
pregunta
try.
era, ok, wait, espera un momento. Mi pregunta era en términos como, oh, wait, for Mississippi,
Okay.
what are three Mississippis, three things you do to slow yourself down?
Ooh, great question. So this past year was like my main goal for the year was to slow myself down, to decelerate. So the three things
Yeah,
that worked for me like the most are first one, walk, like go and take a walk.
yeah.
I do like 10,000 steps every day and I don't fail. I've been doing it for a year and has worked for me tons, like tons. It was really great, and I do it every day. So yeah, that's one thing for sure. Second, cooking, cooking without a cell phone, without music, just myself in the kitchen, and not batch cooking, like cooking a special recipe. It works for me. Like something new, I think is really great. And the third is going to the movies. I
Ooh.
mean, that is I call the cinema the temple of the deceleration with my friends.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
and
oh,
it's the perfect time. Is the perfect moment to slow myself down, I think.
it's funny because I feel like you said silence, discipline, and curiosity
Yeah,
are the three things that have helped you slow down.
yeah, totally.
Quiet, being always on schedule, and being curious.
Yeah,
That makes sense. That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. And obviously, what the three of them have in common is putting the cell phone away. I mean, cell phone is an accelerator, the worst.
Yeah, it's a very,
Yeah,
¿cómo se dice? A comparison is the thief of joy.
yeah,
It
yeah,
really is. It
yeah.
is.
It is. And for an artist, it's really easy to fall into that. So
Yeah, 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 because everybody's doing it. It's either the world is ending or everybody's living the best life that you've never had. You only have
yes,
two options. There's all only extremes.
the video of Mississippi actually talks about it, about comparing myself to the others because well in the video I'm running towards another three characters that appears in other videos and I tried to catch them but I never did and then I when this all happens in slow motion and when I try to slow myself down everything around me start to go really fast
Mm.
and it's kind of the tricky thing when you compare you feel that you can't stop at any time because if you stop all the people around you they are not stopping they are working they are running really fast and they are growing so it's the tricky part of comparison
I kind of
yourself.
want to. I kind of want to ask, what would happen if Leonidas caught them? Do you know?
I will love it. I will love that Leonidas do something there.
Because thinking of curiosity, it's also like sometimes I feel like when like you were talking about movies,
Yeah.
I think about like the movie endings, and it's like, well, what if they didn't get married? What
Hmm.
if he didn't escape? You know, what if you actually? What do you think would have happened if like Leonidas caught them?
I actually don't know.
Especially if he's
Like
so juguetón.
yeah, yeah. It's funny because I just realized that I actually have another character in this album that it's El Rey de la Montaña,
Yeah.
which is Lero when he lives in a special kingdom where he can stop the time where and so he doesn't worry about these things because he can catch these people his music sounds. He got fame. He's famous, and I don't know what. It's kind of the biggest question of my life. What happens if I catch them? I don't know,
Yeah.
because I don't know if I always ask myself if music is my dream or not, and I always answer that I wouldn't know if it's my dream until I live it. You know, I don't know if you
I know what you
get
mean.
it.
I do know what you
If you
mean.
know,
I, I think I always knew music was my dream because I always dreamed it when I was a child, and every time I pushed it away, it would somehow come back. So I think this is the first time in my life that I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm
it's
going to. ¿Qué
it's
pasó?
cute.
Oh,
Ah, se ha cortado un poco.
hace su conexión a internet es inestable. ¿Me oyes
Ahora,
ahora?
ahora bien, ahora bien.
Lo que estaba
Sí, sí,
diciendo,
ahora perfecto.
uh,
Sorry, sorry.
lo que um, I thought I always dreamed of music, and grew up in a family that loved
Yeah.
music but didn't believe it could be professional, and I always felt like this has to be my profession.
Hmm.
But I pushed it away,
Yeah,
and then it kept on coming back in new ways. And I think that was my sign that if it doesn't ever fully leave, it's because you
yeah.
need to let it fully enter.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love.
Yeah. Oh, se cortó un poquito. No, se cortó. ¿Tú me oyes? Mm, 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 mm. Déjame ver. Déjame ver si esto ayuda.
Vale.
Se cortó un poquito. Ok, ahora regresaste. Pero eso es lo que estaba diciendo. Like that's what I was saying. If it keeps
Yeah,
on coming back, there's something there for you. But I also think it's something, and it kind of goes back to when we were talking about hate
yeah,
comments. I think that if you actually achieve the ultimate success, I think
yeah.
what will surprise you is how much fun you will have and how little you care.
I hope so. I hope
I
so.
think so. I think so. And I think it because a lot of the people, one of the biggest complaints about riches and fame is that the people who have it don't care. But I also think it's like when you elevate to your world, you just start living in it.
Yeah.
So what might surprise you is not how it eats you up, is how it doesn't eat you up. Think about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You feel it from the people that you've interviewed that
What?
that happens.
Yeah, I see it. I studied for a while. Ooh, 222. I love angel numbers when I said that. Um, uh, I studied psychology and political
Uh-huh.
science, and then I did theater. I've always done theater all my life, and
All right.
I think that they're so similar in analyzing people. And I think
Mm-hmm.
one of the biggest frustrations, and I noticed it in politics, and I noticed it in like the theater world, is that as you people really are living their own world and they're living in their own dreams. And the plight of many is how could you not care for the many when you, even if you're living amongst the few? But it's
Yeah,
because you have to be in your own bubble to
yeah,
actually enjoy your world and then figure out how to help others.
totally.
You have to care about you until you get to a place where you could almost give from your overflows. And a lot of people don't. Even when they reach the ultimate of their dreams, they don't give back. But that's where you give back. For a while, you have to just give in to life,
Yeah.
give in to you. And what I find is they are having a blast. They are okay. They're doing
Uh-huh.
well. It's better than what they thought. And I think Leronitis will teach you that. I think Leronitis will teach you that.
I
Because
hope so.
I
I
think
hope so. That
so.
will be beautiful. That will be beautiful,
Well,
I think.
I think that like one thing that your music says, and it was a question, which is it's about constant new beginnings, and a lot of
Yeah,
people think that new beginnings is failure, but I don't think. What I'm trying to think is that there's no such thing as failure. There's just steps,
totally.
And I think that that is kind of the battle that I hear in your music. Like, it doesn't feel, it may be a step, but it does feel like failure. It may be movement, but it does feel slow.
Yeah,
I am
totally.
happy, but I am sad. And that duality of like, if, do you think there's ever a moment out of life where you're not feeling both?
Yeah. Yes, yes and no.
No!
Yeah.
No!
It's the
What?
duality. It's the duality. I can't fight the duality. Um yeah, I don't know. I feel it all the time. In a song that I wrote like years ago, I was talking about the future, and the lyrics said, y cantar contento las canciones tristes, and like to sing, well, you get it.
Yeah.
and and I feel that that is a like the perfect point that I want to reach in life, like to be comfortable and happy with my sadness. That
Ooh.
is the ultimate goal. That is actually from a movie that you should watch if you haven't. That is Sing Street.
Ooh.
The happy sad term, it comes from there, and I follow that path. I think I want to be happy with my sadness.
Yeah.
You know?
I've always said I wanted to be a happy person with moments of sad instead of a sad person with moments of happy.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to learn, and I think that that kind of was the inspiration of my question, which is, I think, do you think feelings are choices? Because it's almost
No.
like, really?
Do you think feelings are choices? No,
Yeah,
I
like
don't
you
think
could
so.
choose the feeling.
I don't think so. I can't control my feelings. Not at all. You can control it.
I think if I give myself time, I let the wave pass,
Yeah.
because there is such a thing as you feel the moment.
Yeah.
And if you observe the moment, that's when you could choose the feeling.
But when the wave that you call it comes, you cannot control the wave. Like you
Mm.
cannot you cannot see. Maybe you can surf it,
Yeah,
but
I think you
you
can.
can surf it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can surf it, and you can be comfortable with your sadness in that moment. But I don't think that you can control that the sadness comes. You know?
But even that, you're like, because you're talking about feliz triste,
Yeah,
you're choosing to be comfortable in the sadness. Those are two
yeah,
things. Like
yeah, yeah. Totally.
that's what I'm saying. Like there is the feeling
Okay,
that you're gonna feel, but there's the choice of the feeling to react to it.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, totally, totally, totally,
Yeah, yeah.
totally.
And I want to get
You
to,
have to embrace the feeling. You
yeah,
know?
yes, and not shame it.
Yeah.
Never shame your feelings, which I think a lot of artists do.
That is what I call tapar.
Tapar.
You tapar. You cannot. Is when you. I imagine like if you put your feelings in a box and you don't face it, and then you lo tapas. You know?
Well, you know who would do a song and call it Destapar? Lero.
Yeah. No, no, no. He's actually doing some of that.
He'll be like Destapar! Yay!
No, we totally, totally.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like to tapar. I hate tapar. I
I
like
can't.
tapas. I like tapas, but
Ah,
not tapar.
rapaz.
From-
No, yo siento como, I feel like I can't hide my feelings.
yeah, me neither. Me neither.
So I would rather choose them
Yeah.
because I've never been, I don't think any artist is that, uh, a really good artist can't hide their feelings.
What do you say? A really good artist can't
Can't
or
hide their
can
feelings. Can't.
can't. Yeah, no, totally, totally. I can't hide them. Like my face have subtitles
I
at
love
any
that I
time.
said when I said you were intelligent, you were like, yeah. When I said a really good artist can't hide their feelings, you're like me.
You're reading me.
Yeah, I
No, no,
can. Oh
totally.
yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
you get me. You get me. You totally get me.
but okay, so we're getting. Oh my God, we've done like quite a time. So we have
Yeah.
like tenemos como 10 minutos. I always
Okay.
end readings with tarots, like pulling a few cards. Would you like me to pull a few cards?
Ooh, I I will love it.
Okay,
I
so
will
let me
love
go. Lero, Lero Nights, Felipe,
it.
Lero Nights, Felipe.
Oof. Oh my God.
Ooh, that's the beginning of a song. Okay.
Oof.
Ooh, so you have Nine of Cups in the bottom, Siete de Pentáculos, Siete de Pentáculos,
Okay.
Nueve de Copas y,
Esto, léemelo en español si quieres, que me entere mejor.
y Seis de Copas. So estás en un momento, como Siete de Pentáculos es alguien que está pensando, ¿cuál es mi futuro de dinero? Tiene como bolsas de abundancia, pero no sabe qué escoger.
Uh,
Entonces, el Nueve de Copas es como, tus sueños se van a cumplir.
y qué bien.
Pero Seis de Copas es como como siempre, nostalgia. Es como ver la vida como un niño.
Totalmente.
Disfrutar.
De eso va mi disco.
Sí,
Literalmente.
ver la vida. Entonces es como, sigue ese rumba
Vale.
de ver la vida como un niño y eso te va a ayudar más en escoger tu personaje, vamos a decir.
Vale.
Como quién de verdad quiero ser como artista, cómo me puedo empujar y sentir que más gente se está conectando conmigo.
Qué guay. Oye,
Lero,
muchas gracias.
lero, Entonces,
Oye, muchas gracias.
sacaste el rey de copas, pero en reverso. Y es como, creo que la ironía es como, lo que te están diciendo es que tus emociones son tus guías. Porque lo sacaste rey de copas en reverso sobre la nueve de copas, que es tus sueños se van a cumplir. Sigue tus emociones, sé más emocional,
Vale.
pero ten una variedad de emociones.
Vale.
No tan solo tristeza, felicidad, ¿qué es paz? ¿Qué es rencor?
Pues enfado.
Sí, sí, sí.
Vale,
Y
vale.
todo te va a ir bien.
Oye, pues muchas gracias.
Hey,
Eso esperemos, eso esperemos.
Lero Felipe, Lero Naidas.
Oye, he estado muy a gusto, ¿eh? Me ha gustado mucho la
Sí,
entrevista.
sí,
Espero
fue
que a ti
muy
también te haya
chévere.
gustado.
Porque eres una buena artista y
Muchas gracias.
inteligente.
Sí, eso sí. I mean, yes, what can I say?
Yeah, yeah, I love it. Because you're
¿Y
like, oh,
el inglés qué te ha parecido? El
perfecto.
inglés más o menos, más
No,
o menos.
yo sabía.
Estaba un
Yo
poco
sabía.
rusty, un poco rusty.
It's always the person who doubts themselves that shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because I always find that like the best human being is like, am I good? And I'm like, come on,
You know it. You actually know
come
it.
on.
No.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. So I was like, when he said I'm not good, I'm like, he's gonna like speak perfect. He's gonna be the best English. He's gonna be an English teacher by the end of the year. But this
Maybe that's the dream. Maybe that's the dream. Who
I don't
knows?
maybe you should little. I'm telling you, look into that little Nidus energy.
Okay.
Do a song called English Teacher. Like, I think your cards were saying, fun is curiosity, and curiosity is emotional, but it's all emotions, not just love. Because like I think a lot of music focuses on love, happiness, sadness, but where's anger? Where's
Yeah.
peace? You know, there's so many different feelings, especially now that people aren't
Yeah.
exploring and need to.
Totally. I'll follow that. I'll
Yes.
follow
And then like quote me. Just be like, te lo dedico.
if Leonidas shows up, I will coach you.
I
Of
will
course.
lose my mind he not only shows up, but then like you do it and then you start wearing like suits because I feel like if you become a personaje, you got to do it tenfold.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah,
does
totally.
Leonidas wear? How does Leonidas talk?
I have a path there. I have a path there.
But this was really fun. I love this interview.
No,
You're
no.
great.
It was
You're
really great.
great. I hope to speak to you again,
Yeah,
and I
sure.
will be a fan forever. So te
Me
veo.
too. I'll listen to your music.
Oh,
I
se
got
llama
your
Jardín.
Instagram.
Yeah, I have it on Instagram, pero déjame ponerte en el chat, porque yo soy
Okay.
Diandra Reviews, pero mi música es Jardín. Apenas
Ah,
empecé.
I got it. Routine love.
Yeah, esa es mi nueva canción.
Okay, okay.
But
I'll listen to it.
I've been learning to mix and master on my own. That's my only
Okay.
weakness. And I do Spanish and English. So maybe
Ooh.
for English teacher, you call me.
Okay.
But this was lovely, and I wish you the best. And it's gonna go. Everything's gonna go great for you.
You too. Thank you very much.
Sí,
It was
muchas
really nice.
gracias. Te veo,
Bye
adiós.
bye. Ciao, ciao.